Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I thought I would do a quick share on what we picked up at the thrift store today after we finished our major activity. We had a good time and met up with friends and got the word out. So I had posted a query on something we found, and basically Kathy Whitney solved it. And we didn't even know. So we had these pieces of wood. All right, so there's a tongue and groove on those two, and a tongue and groove with a string on these two. And they are, in fact, to hang a poster with. But mine don't have magnets, but they come apart, and they've got little, I didn't realize they came apart. Scott just popped it apart. They've got the little dowels in there, and then there's holes on that side. So you would line these up. All right, so let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it back together. I think that's why it got donated. So I've taken the halves apart, right? The two layers, so the pins are sticking out. Oh, I hope I'm still going. But then they hook together, and you put your poster down, and then you have to put this on through the pegs on here. And that pins the poster between the layers. And then you have to do it on this side as well. And this is where I had trouble. So then it's caught between them, and then you could hang it. And then the bottom pieces would go on the bottom to keep the poster straight. So thank you, Kathy. You solved that. So now I know what this is for. This is to hang a poster. The one she found said there was a magnet between them, but these don't have magnets. These just have those pins. And this doesn't like to stay together too well. But awesome. So there's that. So that would be kind of like this. So I'm going to set this over here with Tippy and hope he doesn't chew it up. And I don't want to offend anybody with my t-shirt, but it is what it is. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Safia. Hi, Melanie. Safia, you should be asleep. So we stopped at a couple Goodwills. I found, because our suet cake holder is like ancient, I found a brand new one at the Goodwill for $2.99. And then I found some craft cardstock. Came from Walmart. Somebody bought it at Walmart for $3, and I got it for $1.99. And I just love to do the khaki craft color with black and white on it. It makes the coolest looking cards. So those two are from one Goodwill. And I hope I'm still going. We are really tired. But I wanted to share these. So I got these. 1, and 2. And what these are, this one's still taped, so I'm going to leave it closed. But they are a whole box of card envelopes. And let's see, each box holds, let's see if I can, Scott showed me that it was on here. Each one of these is 70 envelopes. So I have 140 envelopes. And I only paid $2.99 per box. So $6, I have 140 envelopes for $6. I can't beat that. And these are the perfect because they're just a plain white envelope, and I can do gel plate printing on them and use them for mailing Happy Mail out. I can do mail art on them. So we might do some mail art in some videos. so I'd have painted envelopes ready to go. Okay, then I've got this here. Scott got these here, and I'll see if I can get in and show you what they are. They are either cabinet door handles. This package, he paid $5.99 for these. Oh, I see he's got it open here. And they're just a big handle. I don't see the screws that go with them, but that's okay. See, they're just a real slim line, like drawer pull, maybe. It's real pretty, just real plain. And he'll add these to his stash of pulls and handles and stuff in the garage. And there's one, 4, 5, 6, 6 like that. And then there are 2 like this. And I don't even know if he realized they're different handles. And these do have their screws with them, so I don't want to mess them up. But these are pretty. Look at those. They got the little place where you put your fingers up under. Those are pretty. I'll have to get him another bag because I threw that one away. There's 2, yeah, just 2 like that one. And then this package we paid $4.99 for. Oh, and these are more like the first one. So there's, what I said, there were 6. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 13 of the ones that are long, and then 2 like this. So if I could find an old cabinet that needed 2 drawer pills on the top and then a couple on the bottom, I would mix these. So anyway, that was a neat find for him for, what did I say, $5.99 and $4.99. 6 and 5 is 11, about $11. Hi, Angie. And then I got some patterns and this little bit of this really cute flower trim. And if you know, this is the kind of trim that's normally sold by the yard for some astronomical amount. And I paid 99 cents for the bag. And it looks like it's about 1.5 yards. But this would be really sweet on a Project Dress a Girl dress. Just stitch it down around, and I think there's enough here to go around a little girl's dress, or on a neckline. You know, just have some rows of it. That'll be pretty. And for 99 cents, it had to come home with me. And then also in here is 1 shirt button, and for some reason, 1 straight pin. Randomness. I'll stick that in my pin cushion when I get done here. All right. And this is, it says coffee table, but it's a really pretty oak table. And what I'll do is I'll just take a picture of it because he's already taken it in the front room. And the ticket said $12.99. But what we didn't know is any of the furniture that had a white tag like this was half off. So we paid $6.50 for a lovely table for Scott to use next to his chair in the front room. And so let's say I've got patterns. 2 are for little girls' dresses. And I didn't even check my Trello because these are 99 cents. But I did check that these would be okay for Project Dress a Girl. And they're just really a really cute, basic little sundress. This one does have a small little pocket right there. That yellow is a pocket. And I could take that and make that pocket bigger or put heart pockets on it like I love to do. So that one is for sizes 3 to 8. And then this one is also just a really cute little sundress. It doesn't take any fasteners at all. And it's just got pretty ruffles. You can do the layers like that, or you could do just plain. And they look so cute. And I couldn't resist for 99 cents. So that's 2 new Project Dresser Girl patterns that I can do. And I could do 2 of this one and 2 of that one. And then I'll have all my labels used up. And I won't be able to do a big donation again like I did this year. The postage is just way too high. And I did get some assistance with the postage from some friends that helped me with postage. And I really appreciated that. They gifted me some PayPal cash to pay for that postage. So thank you to you guys. And let's go back to these patterns here. These are more knitting bags. This is a quick sew pattern. And it's got the bag that you can tie the top and then untie it to have it open so you can work on like it's a basket. And then when you get ready to go from whatever event you're at, you can just tie it back together and tote it off. So I thought that was cute. And it includes the knitting needle roll so you can make it up and carry your knitting needles with you. And I paid 99 cents for every single one of these. Now, this one's more of a storage type collection of baskets. I love this one here. And I know Deb Farrell was trying to find a pattern for it too. And she was trying to develop her own. So Deb, if you're watching, this is Simplicity S8859. If you want to see if you can find it, it's got the hanging kind of rounded, I don't even know what they call it. They call it Goodwill, put the sticker over top. They call it a pod. I'd rather they put it on the front of the envelopes, the labels, so that I don't pull off information I need, like yardage requirements and that kind of thing. Ugh, somebody's smoking. Probably my neighbor. Oh, it's just pulling the stupid. There we go. I'm missing some information, but maybe it'll be all right. So I have a pod, a tote, a canister, and an organizer, and a pouch. Pouch is, oh, it's one of those little change pouches right there. Hi, Sandy Moore. Yeah, they like to sleep in that black basket. You can see all the white hair on it. He just heard something out back, so he's gone out on the catio. Now this one is Simplicity 1153, and again, it's just a bunch of different totes. And these make really nice little gifts to do up. In fact, I might do this year. It's just a variety of different small travel bags, and let Scott take those in to his job. They've got the little tissue holder. I could make up a bunch of those and see about getting some of the packs of tissues to put in them. And then maybe match it up with, like, this little bag would be nice for travel right there, that size, this one. And again, they put not 1, but 2 labels on the back. Yeah, so I'll work at getting these off. And now this one is a grocery bag, shopping bags here. And you see, if you make it out of the right kind of fabric, you should be able to fold the whole thing up and put it inside this little bag. to keep it in your purse. So you pull that little bag out, and then you pull out your shopping bag, and you clip your little bag to your shopping bag so you don't separate them, and that everything's always together. I thought that was a really cool idea. And Lord knows I need it because, Goodwill doesn't give you bags anymore. You have to carry it out. And that's all we picked up today. I think at the one store we spent $32, where I got the patterns and he got the table and all these handles. So these will go out in the shop. He's got a bin that he keeps all this kind of hardware, because if you go to Home Depot, he would have spent more than $5.99 on these long handles each. Wouldn't you? Oh, I thought he was commenting to me, but he's not. So yeah, I think we did pretty good. And we also went to the pop shop. And all we bought was 2 pieces of candy. They were stocking, and it was just madness in there. And plus, I didn't want to, after we spent $31 at Goodwill, I didn't really want to spend a whole lot more at Pop Shop, so I left everything there. And I kept telling myself, need to use what I have. Here he comes, my proud veteran homeowner. We had a good day, didn't we, Bub?
Yeah.
We got called some names, but that's to be expected.
I got called a name that's the initials are DH.
There's his head.
And then what was the other one? Oh, we got shouted at us a FU.
Yeah, we got an FU. We got a lot of arrogant little turds.
But I don't think I'm really the DH, since I didn't insult anybody.
Nope, we didn't. We just had a good time. There was a lot of folks there. Did you know those were in there?
I had no idea these cups.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Oh, those are nice.
And then there's 13 of these.
These are about $8 a piece.
Yeah, so that's what I was telling them, that you got a good deal at $13 for all of them.
I'll add these to my hoard.
You never know when we might need to fix a cabinet.
Well, I had all the hardware I needed when I built those cabinets for the laundry room.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't want to hear about No King's Day from me, go ahead and sign off.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about it for a minute, because we had a good day. There was absolutely zero violence. Everybody was having a pretty good time.
Just a bunch of fun, really.
And I wore my witch hat. You want to get my witch hat? I'll show. It's in there on the table. And today was No King's Day. And we just had a good time. And then a lot of the people were going to march from the South Carolina State House to the governor's mansion. And we just couldn't do that with Scott's bad knee. And I got a lot of nice hats. So I made this hat myself. And it turned out really good. And I created the ribbon roses on it and everything. And I made this years ago when I worked at Joann's. We did a Halloween thing at the store where kids could come and trick or treat, and they could go to like the cutting counter, and then they'd go around to the different, like we had somebody in home deck, and we had somebody in the seasonal stuff, and they could just go around and get a little candy. But it was just a lot of fun. And we had lots of people dressed up, and oh no, you lost your witch's hat. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was really something to see. And the count right now is up to 7 million people across the country participated. And I'm so proud of everybody and anybody. And the folks that couldn't stand or sit out in the sun, that drove around and just honked, thank you as well. Yeah, we just had a really good day. We talked with a lot of really nice people, and got to see my friend Kat and met her wife, and it was just really nice. Really nice. Yep, that's what the current reporting is. There was 100,000 people, I think, in Times Square. So look it up and just see the pictures from today. Even Idaho, you guys. Oh, the pictures from Idaho, and they're oh, I'm hearing those people. I'm hearing them. So yeah, it was just an awesome day, and I'm proud of anybody and everybody that's standing up for our Constitution and our country right now. And I'm hoping that we can save it from catastrophe, complete catastrophe. I did get a couple really nasty comments from, just random people, but hey, it's a comment. I got a comment on my short from earlier today. Of course, here in South Carolina, we had we had a double the turnout we had from the one we went earlier in the summer. So there was twice as many people there this time. It was awesome. It was awesome. And so many senior citizens pushing walkers, coming on their scooters, doing all that they could to just show up and be there. So proud of you guys. And no injuries. There was some fire trucks and ambulances going by, but they were headed toward the South Carolina State Fairgrounds because the fair is here, as well as No King's Day for today. And let's see, what else? Oh, and there was going to be a football game, a Carolina football game tonight. So there was a ton of traffic, but everybody was really careful. And nobody got hit. Nobody fell out in the street or anything. They did close down the street, the Gervais Street, right in front of the State House. They closed that down so that people could march off the State House grounds down Main Street to the governor's mansion. And that's the only time the street was closed. It's just when the people were marching down Main Street. I wish we had been physically able to do that, because being part of that would have been so wonderful. But yeah. So anyway, that's all the talk on that. And thanks for any comment that you give me. I'm going to just put that out there and go from there. So everybody have a wonderful night. I'm going to catch up on my Inktober tomorrow morning. So I'll come on in the morning and we'll do both today and tomorrow's together. I just can't do it tonight. I'm just too tired. All right. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. I guess I could do a witchy. Bye.